And now, Betsy Carroll's Slippery When Wet.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures unfold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around you, you'd think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I have 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Bet you on land they'd understand. Bet they don't reprimand their daughters, bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above, out of the sea? Wish I could be part of your world.
That's enough from her. No, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm kidding. Give it up for Meghna, come on. Give it up for Meghna. Also for me, it was my idea to put her in a show. It was also, Meghna, help me. It was my idea to have her sing in the show. Here, that's enough. You sit there now. Thank you. It was also, just give it up for her one more time. I'm kidding, obviously. Obviously, she deserves all the credit, but I will say, I was the one who, back when I first met her, I told her to sing. I was the one who had the idea that she should sing, because back when I met her, she was performing in a show. She was singing, and she had been singing for years at that point, and I said, you should keep doing this. And if it weren't for that, who knows where she'd be. So, thank you, Meghna. No, I'm obviously kidding. Also, I mean, give it up for her one more time. I'm sorry, guys. She's gonna be singing all night. She's my singer. Every time you clap for her and you hear her sing and you enjoy it, I just want you to remember that, like, you don't know this yet, but technically her voice is also it's going to be my voice soon. I know, Meghna's, I'm sorry, Megs, but get over it. I'm meeting with a sea witch this week, and she's in Chinatown. I hear she's got good Yelp reviews, and I'm not doing anything fucked up. I'm not trying to take her voice. I just want us like it's like a best friendship thing. Like, I just think it'd be nice if we had the exact same voice, and like, if it were Meghna's. So yeah, if the sea witch thing doesn't work, I'm gonna do it with AI. I'm sorry, Meg. So it's a deepfake issue now. Anyways, I thank you guys so much for coming to this crazy show. This is like weirdly like the most important thing to me. It's not important at all. That's why it's so fun. Like, what is this for? That's the big question. You know, no one really knows. I will say, last week they told me this venue had a cancellation, and they're like, "Can you put something on?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm ready." I had all this stuff, and I called my mom, and I was like, "I want my mom to be it. My mom's coming up later. She's a sex therapist." I was like, "Mom, will you do this show? Meghna's in. She's gonna sing." And my mom was like, "I'll do it, sweetie, and just congratulations on figuring out what this has all been for. Like, why have I been doing all this?" And so, yeah, it's really exciting. I've always related to mermaids. I think it's because I've kind of always felt like a little bit out of place. I've always really admired, they have this like sexy Born Yesterday quality that I really enjoy. Like, I have a Born Yesterday thing going, I've been told. Like, I aspire to the sexy part, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I have kind of like brushing her hair with a fork energy. Like, I mean, for instance, I don't know if you noticed, this is actually a tie, like, for a man, and I'm wearing it as like a slutty thing, and that's kind of like the fun of like, oh, she sees a fork, and she's like, eat? No, I don't eat. I could brush. Like, that's what it's all about, is like figuring it out. Another thing being a mermaid is all about is like, kind of just like not knowing what the fuck you're doing, but like looking at the most normal person near you and like trying to just confidently copy them. Or like just, and you're wrong. I mean, that's what I've been doing my whole life. I just like, shout outs to Al, like I just do whatever major she tells me to do, like whatever job. It's very helpful. What else do I love about mermaids? I've just really always admired that quality about them. Enough about that. Let me see what else I was gonna say. We got, oh yeah, so I forgot to introduce, well, we'll introduce the band. Oh yeah, this is important. Another big thing about mermaids that I really relate to is they're all hoarders. Like, why? That's what I love about, people love that song. I love that song. It's like beautiful. It's kind of about like wanting to be, like having an ambition and like being an outsider, but it's really mainly about being a hoarder. And she's like, I love the message. It's not about like, she doesn't even want nice stuff. She just wants more. She doesn't even care what it is. She's like, but who cares? I want more. And I mean, if anyone's been to my house, you would say my collection is complete. And I would just disagree. So yeah, there's that. Meghna, thank you for sticking around. I'm sorry for making you do that. She has also like, we're gonna do like, I'm gonna get the Siwa to do like a body transformation, like an exchange. So I just want you to look at her, pay attention to how pretty Meghna, okay, so there's more I need Meghna for right here. So yeah, so a lot of people have been kind of wondering, and like, I mean, this is like directly to my family, like a lot of my families, they've been kind of like worried, like, you know, like I am a machine learning engineer, but I haven't had a job officially for a year, and I've been being a private STEM tutor. If you have any rich kids that you love, I'm really good, actually, seriously. I'm worth every penny, and I'm worth even more the more money you have. So it's a sliding scale, and well, it's a sliding scale. I also see, you know, if you're a billionaire, you pay $500 an hour. If you're poor, it's free. I just only see billionaires right now. So that's what I've been doing, but I think people are worried, because like I used to do that while having a full-time job as a machine learning engineer. So they're like, what has she been up to? Like, is she okay? And I think I'm ready to finally show them what I've been working on. Meghna knows. I think I'm ready to show you guys. So, okay. Hello, sharks. I have an invention. Welcome to Mermaid Tank. I have an invention. So this is the big thing. Okay, so do you see how I'm wearing like this skirt? This skirt that I'm wearing, okay? There's a zipper. Fiance, will you come and help me out? We didn't plan this. Do a zip. Can you do it? Yeah, you can, honey. You can do it. Oh. Whoa, look at this. I can no longer walk. But guess what? I think that might be it. Is that it? Okay, so now, as I just gracefully seamlessly. Okay, shoot, I should have done this. This is hard. Oh, okay, well, no one wants to, no, it's okay. Patrick, you don't have, look at him. Oh, thank you, honey, honey. I can't do it. I don't want to, it's not a good angle for me, thank you. You got it. I'm gonna have to have you put them back on as well. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, so this is what I've been working on for a year, and I've been, sorry, babe. I've been pondering on this. I've been noodling around. So watch this. Now my skirt. Woo. Sorry, Megs. Has become a tail. This is the photo moment that you've been waiting for. Here you go. You guys, this is the best day of my life. You're like, what is this? Wow. Can we do this at the wedding? I want to do this at the wedding. He loves it. That's great that you like that. You're the first. So I've been working on that, and it's been awesome. I will say, I want to patent it, and I'm revealing this all to you now at great risk to myself financially, because I have not patented it. You guys are laughing. Don't you think this is a good idea? Why don't they have this? They have mermaid tails for kids to swim in, but they have only mermaid tails assuming you want to be a full-time mermaid. I want to be the splash kind of mermaid, where I have fins when I'm in the water and legs when I'm out of the water. You guys have seen Splash, right? She only has a mermaid tail. She only becomes a mermaid when she's wet. I also become a mermaid when wet, but a different kind of wet. Oh, I'm so sorry to my family. They're live streaming. That's the last time I'm going to say anything like that tonight. But anyway, so yeah, it's at great risk to myself. I'm trusting you guys. This is like the honor system. And I did look up how to patent this, and it's so boring. I couldn't figure it out. Like, I couldn't read it. So that's it. I mean, this idea is like not worth it to me to read that article. Like, just reading the headline, it was like eating sawdust. I don't know how Meghna does this as a job. This is why I don't have a job. It's a boring jungle out there. The longer you have been doing it, harder it seems to go back. So instead, I'm going to do what I call an illiterate woman's patent, okay? I'm going to go like this. You're looking at the tail. Put my hand on my heart. I put my other hand on my intellectual property lawyer. This is Meghna. I hereby declare this tail patented. And that's it. That's the word, right? Okay, so you guys all see. You guys, like, here's the thing. You could steal this idea, but this is being recorded. Like, you might win in a court of law, but you will lose in the court of public opinion. And I think that's what matters at the end of the day to people, like the banks and stuff. No, that's probably not true. So yeah, what else did I want to tell you guys about? Let me see. I've got my music stand of ideas here. So that's the Shark Tank thing. I think maybe we should just keep, well, actually, my mom's going to come up next. I'm going to talk about her for a sec. Well, what should we do, Megs? Because, sorry, our first comic is late, and I think we're switching the order. Should we do this song first? Yeah. Okay, so let's stay here for 1 second. I'm going to tell you guys one more thing before we introduce this song. So, this song coming up, it means a lot to me. I'll talk maybe more about Patrick later tonight. I'm not sure, because the lineup's like kind of screwed up. I don't know what I have time for. I'll just say this much about Patrick. He's my loving, sweet, honey bunny fiance. He's right there. And can you imagine how supportive he is? Like, what is he even thinking? And also, he left work. He's a chef, and he left his work to see this. So, that's insane, but it's worth it. So, the thing about Patrick is, I used to be, like, into, like, guys that are, like, kind of jerks, because that's a mermaid thing, is to, like, be into guys that, like, are unavailable. And then I think I got cured, because at first, like, Patrick seemed a little bit, like, verbally unavailable because his accent was so thick. I was like, he can't speak English, so that's hot. And it's kind of like Little Mermaid vibes. But turns out he speaks it great. He just did not update his accent for 20 years. So it's kind of like a life hack because I think he won't understand what I'm saying sometimes, and he does. But anyway, and you would think his accent's getting better from dating me. No, I just do a Polish accent now. And it's literally so fun. Like, people are, oh yeah, here's another thing about Patrick and about me not having a job. People keep thinking like, what has she been doing? Hello, I might have not have been working, but I've been pulling off a diamond heist. You guys, we got engaged in record time, okay? Record time. Less than 2 years from meeting to marriage. Do you want to know how I did it, ladies? I'll tell you later. It's honestly like, it's another thing I should trademark. It's gaslighting, I'll tell you later. No, like one day I came home and I was like, my husband, and he was like, kurva, we getting married now. And I was like, yeah. And it was like, and then he's like, oh, I guess what kind of ring you like? And I was like, yellow diamond. So he did it, but yeah. This is a trick that our old friend from college taught us. If you want to get, you know how like it's sometimes you don't know how to get a guy to like say that they're your boyfriend, like, and you're obviously boyfriend and girlfriend. Our friend taught us this trick of like just introduce him as your boyfriend. They never fight you. They're like ashamed. They're like, okay, I guess that's it now, and then they date you for years, maybe even like totally based on a misunderstanding, and it doesn't matter. That's what most of marriage is. So yeah, another thing, yeah, so I've been working hard to get to get engaged. Like, you know, my biological clock's ticking. I told Patrick right on our early dates, like I want a 2-year turnaround. I don't know if he understood. I thought he didn't understand at the time. He remembered and he tried to pretend he didn't, but then I brought out my paperwork. No, I'm just kidding. I brought out the film I had set up in his room. No, I didn't do any of that, but I did work hard to get engaged, you know? Do you know how many times I've gone skiing? Do you know how many Polish hangouts I've had where I don't understand what they're saying? Do you know how many times I've been to Poland? Do you know I even started learning Polish? Dobranoc. Dziękuję. Ja jestem dziewczynka I ryba. I'm like the Warsaw mermaid, right, guys? You know, Warsaw's mascot is a mermaid. Only Poland would have a landlocked city whose mascot is a mermaid. No offense. The Polish way. I love it. So yeah, this song, Patrick, I love him so much. He also is he has a mermaid vibe himself. Like, I realized from dating him, like, he is the real mermaid. Like, that's why I'm attracted to him. Like, he came to a foreign land not being able to communicate at all. He came here 20 years ago without speaking English. And just like Madison in Splash, he learned English in a single afternoon from watching TV at an electronics store. And that's why he speaks sometimes like an American commercial. Like, he's always like, good morning, America. Oh, it's a beautiful country. It's like a commercial for America every morning. So this song, we're gonna bring out the boys with the band now. Are the boys ready to play? Okay, great. Here's the Shrimpsters, Drew Gotbaum and Josh Egendorf. Thank you guys. Wow, that's awesome. So this song is dedicated to Patrick. I'm gonna have Meghna sing it on my behalf, but you understand, babe. It's really me singing it. It's how I feel about you.
My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. Oh, you smile, oh, and then a spell is cast, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last.
It's me. It's my show. I forgot it's me. I should have gotten an extra mic. I'll borrow it from Meghna right now. Okay, you guys, so at last, that's how I feel about Patrick, my honey. Yeah, and thank you for, that was beautiful, thank you. Yeah, I will say, that is how I feel about Patrick, but that said, I am really into manifesting right now, and I wanted to get married in a quick amount of time. I don't want to block my own blessing here, so like, if there's anyone else, like, who's interested in getting married, like, even sooner than in October, just, like, come forward. Now's your chance. Honestly, Patrick will love it. Patrick was, like, excited. He's like, do you think anyone's going to object at the wedding? So what else? I was going to... Kate, is Kate ready or no? Should we do Mom? Is Mom ready? Okay, Mom's ready. All right. All right, we're going to bring my mom to the stage. We'll put Meghna on a stool with the boys. And it's time for my mom's portion of the evening. Oh, wait, actually, Mom, don't come up yet. I'm going to give you a little intro. I forgot. I was supposed to give you an intro. Here, sorry, guys. We're doing live stage direction. This is kind of a show and kind of a rehearsal. And, because the thing is, we're going to do this again. But before I bring my mom up, sorry, Mom, relax. Before I bring her up, I wanted to say a few things about her because she's so fucking awesome. She's hysterical. So, for one thing, I will say she is an amazing feminist sex therapist. So it was a little surprising to some people that she was anti-Me Too. Like, she was like, I don't know, Betsy. I don't know. I don't like this. And I was like, Mom, you don't like, women standing up to sexual assault? And she's like, I don't know. What about the women who want to sleep their way to the top? You ever think of them? And I was like, yeah, Mom, it's going to be harder for us right now. And, but we'll figure it out. And we'll develop, we'll adapt. And another fun thing about her, she's very supportive of me doing stand-up, which, she's kind of like blunt, so I was a little nervous to tell her when I first started doing stand-up. I thought maybe she would like have a good like unintentional zinger, just like her honest opinion. And so I was like nervous, and I was like, Mom, I'm gonna start doing stand-up. Like, what do you think? Do you think that's a good idea? And she was like, I don't know, Betsy. I don't know, maybe not. And I was like, well, why? And she was like, I don't know, Betsy, are you ready for the stress of fame? Is our whole family ready for that? I don't know. We don't know what's going on with certain people's criminal records in the family coming out. So that was very sweet of her. One other thing I love about her, she's supportive of me doing this because she gets it. She's like a showman too, even though we both like became like just women of STEM, but it's like secretly just like it's a good way to get like more attention. And doctors love attention. One time, me and my mom, this is like just to change modes a little bit, really sentimental story for me. Scariest moment of my life, me and my mom were on a plane together, and we're just hanging out on the plane, and then all of a sudden she, like while I was talking to her, she fainted, and her eyes rolled back in her head. I thought she had a heart attack or a stroke. I didn't know what it was. And I was like, oh my God, I literally really froze. Like I normally am like good in an emergency. And I froze and I couldn't talk. And to the person next to me, I was like, and then that person stood up and goes, is there a doctor on the plane? And my mom goes, I'm a doctor. She literally woke up from being unconscious from an unknown like blood, like, altitude. I don't know, whatever. Just goes to show we like the applause, we like the spotlight. So give it up for my mom. Here she is. This is her. Dr. Barbara Bartlik. Uh-oh, we need one more microphone. Oh, you see it? Oh, in the mic stand, Drew. Sorry. Here you go. Look at you. Look at her. Doesn't she look gorgeous? Honestly, you're so beautiful. Thank you for humoring me. Okay, great. We don't need the stand. Yes, if that's okay. Thank you. Is this one at work?
That's good.
Try it. Okay, great. Are we ready to go? Do you have your question? Oh, I have your questions. I have our. We have some questions. So if you guys didn't know this, we put up a link so that people could submit anonymous questions. Sex therapy questions for the doctor. So here you go, Mom. This is your copy. I have a copy too.
Okay.
But my copy, I shared a Google document with my mom, and it was like normal when I shared it with her, and she did something insane to the format. Like, I don't even know how you did it, Mom. Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. She's getting shy all of a sudden. Okay. I actually don't have a copy, it turns out. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I have one. Okay, good. We both have a copy now. Thank you guys for your patience. All right, should I read the questions?
Read the questions.
Okay, I'm going to choose. Do you have one? I'll just choose.
Any
Okay. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to start with this crazy long one. Is that okay?
Okay.
I like this question. It's crazy, but it's realistic, sadly. And it's going to, it's going to be relevant to a lot of my friends one day. I'm just kidding. This is so mean. It's about a guy cheating on his wife. I don't know why I said that. That was the craziest thing I've ever said. Let's just regroup. Okay, this is the question. I'm a married man in my 50s, been married 15 years, and my wife and I have not been having sex regularly for 4 years now. It's been infrequent, like every other month, and it only happens with a lot of cajoling from me, and so it never even makes me feel good once we do it. I was faithful despite this. I have always wanted to have sex with my wife, but she just does not want to, and she does not seem to think that there's anything wrong with that and that we should just carry on. She'll always make excuses, blah, 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 blames me for not being a more perfect partner. Like, she'll say, of course I'm not in the mood because you never helped me with anything. Stuff like that. Now, in the last few months, I've secretly been going to massage parlors and getting hand jobs. And I feel terrible about it because, obviously, it is cheating. Still, at the same time, I don't feel terrible because I feel like this is the most harmless version of cheating I could do. I am less annoyed about not having sex now, and my wife does not even seem to notice that I stopped trying to initiate it. I don't want to be doing this, and I don't want to leave my marriage, but this has reminded me that I do need and want sex in my life and is making me feel like I need to either fix things in the sex department with my wife or have a real sexual relationship with someone else and just leave my wife. I wish my wife would understand that this is important and work on it with me. Is there any way I can get my sexual relationship to exist with my wife? I wish I could find a way to fix things without me ever telling her about the massage parlors because I'm afraid that would make her leave me entirely and entirely ruin the chances of us ever fixing anything for good.
Well,
Big question.
Yeah.
Clap if you can relate.
Can you hear me okay?
Oh my God, my dad almost clapped. He's so supportive. I saw that, Fosh. I love you. He's trying to help out. We know my mom takes care of him. She's a sex therapist.
I just want to make sure this mic is right. Can you hear me?
Can everyone hear my mom?
Yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, I call this takes two to tango, because the wife has been relatively unavailable to this husband, he's looking elsewhere. Now, in Europe, that would be nothing. They would stay married forever, the house would be together, the children would grow up with two parents. But in America, people get divorced over this, okay, even less. I was just talking to a patient the other day who initiated divorce because she found a type of interactive porn on her husband's iPad, all right? People split up. They do consider this cheating. But I think, what I tell my patients is, if it's not happening once a week, there's a problem. You need to address it.
So she should have been, right. She means if they're not having sex once a week, she was asking for trouble, is what my mom's feminist,
right.
Barbara.
That's right. Whether you want it or not,
You gotta do it.
and it's up to you.
And
It's up to
that's
you to make it fun.
a medical
okay?
fact.
If it's not, if it's not
She's
fun
right,
for
though.
you have to make it fun.
Right.
And
Make
if
it fun.
Women, when they're raising children, taking care of a house, they have a lot on their mind. So it's easy to put this to the back burner, but it is the most important thing for keeping a couple happy together. They could be fighting about things all week long, and then they get together sexually, and all those troubles melt away.
Yeah.
So
It's good for their health. I feel like maybe people like this like need to understand that it's like just for their own health, like the gym or something.
Well, there's a whole biological chemistry part of this where, when you have an orgasm, you have a burst of all the neurotransmitters, and it's like taking an antidepressant medicine, only much more healthy. Yeah. So I think people who have regular orgasms are mentally more healthy. And in fact, I'll say the opposite. People who don't have orgasms regularly, they can get depressed. They're more likely to get depressed. So I totally think people have to make an effort.
So, Mom, when you, I've talked to you about this before. Like, I chose this question because I've asked my mom sort of stuff about this. Like, she has sometimes, you've told me you've had couples come where the guy is in this kind of situation and the wife doesn't know, and like you don't necessarily end up telling the wife will you explain how that could happen? How you could get them out of this without...
Okay, in sex therapy, you usually start with seeing the couple together, and then you see each one individually. And often, some secret comes out in the individual session, and you swear not to let the other one know. Okay, and each one knows that there are secrets
that sounds so
that
fun.
I do not reveal. What?
That sounds so fun.
Yeah. Well, this work is fun, believe me. It's always interesting. Yeah.
That's one of the other secrets to health. It's just like have the funnest job ever. It's like gossip, like professional gossip, but just kidding.
Right.
It's really
I had a colleague who said psychiatry is like a combination of science and gossip.
Yeah. I remember also one of my favorite quotes from you is like we were talking about like what happens sometimes like a patient and a doctor, like the patient gets a crush in the doctor or whatever, and you were like, well, that's 90% of psychiatry is like having your patient have a crush on you, and then like getting them to do, not 90%, but you're like, even it's not a crush, it's like admiring or like getting.
Look,
didn't you say that or no? I'm sorry.
I'll call it love. I do. I do love my patients.
Yeah.
Sometimes my patients love me. Sometimes,
Ooh.
but nothing ever happens. That you deal with that. But that's part of the healing process.
Definitely.
Okay. If that doesn't occur, then the healing is less likely to occur.
I love my therapist, not in a sexual way at all, but I love him in a way of like I want to like make him proud. So it's like part of it for me is that I'm like I like to think I'm his favorite patient, and I ask him all the time. He won't say, but. So how would you get a couple like this to get towards?
Well, I would put them in sex therapy. I would have them see a therapist who is trained in sex therapy once a week, and
would you just
they
try
need
to get
to
the
talk
wife to
about
have
their
sex?
issues. Okay, she's mad because he doesn't help her enough around the house. Okay, it's well known that. A man washing dishes is one of the sexiest things a woman could see.
So you would just like tell her that.
Yeah.
You would just tell the guy that. You'd be like, listen,
but,
Mr. Clean,
no,
also cooking.
But what it means is that he cares.
Yeah.
Okay, that he's attentive, that he's responsive. So that is So I would put this guy sounds like he may not know what to do. He may He doesn't know how to please her. They need a lot of communication. So a therapist guiding communication would be very helpful.
Yeah. Okay. I'm into it. I would love to be a fly on the wall in your sessions.
I think we have a question from the audience.
Oh, we have a question from the audience.
Yeah. Do we have a question out there?
We saw one raising their hand. Yes. Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Some men think that a woman, if she's not well lubricated, then she's not turned on enough. And some can actually be insulted if she reaches for her lube. And that is wrong. Even if a woman is very excited, very well lubricated, the lubrication that's produced is thin. It's serous, as they call it. The lubrication that you get from a tube, and I hope it's organic and not full of terrible ingredients that are carcinogenic. Okay, it is viscous, it is slippery, and you can get much better friction. So a lot of women get, even normal, young, estrogenized women, they need to use a lubricant.
It's just a different ball game.
Yeah.
It's not. Maybe you should start by saying, I'm not even using it on my vagina. I'm just gonna like rub it on my tits. That's a good idea. Mom, that's a good idea. Because then you're like, oh, it's not about that.
I never heard of anybody say that before, Betsy.
That's just I'm just spitballing here. I mean, do you want me to be your
Now,
assistant?
as you get older,
I think this is a good tip.
As a woman gets older, she needs lube more because she has less estrogen. All right, and in fact, it is absolutely essential for postmenopausal women to use lube. So it is not an insult to a man for a woman to use lube. There's a lot of misunderstanding about that.
Do we have any other questions? You can ask them at any point, but if not, that's a good segue into this one.
Are asexual people always depressed?
Are who?
Asexual people because they don't have sex?
It's a good question. Well, I have a secret theory about asexual people. Can I guess,
Go ahead,
Mom?
go ahead.
I don't believe it. I think that they were traumatized. I think that they have some trauma or something. And that's why they're asexual, because why not? Unless there's something really that happened physically, you know?
I've met some asexual people, and they look a little off to me.
I'm sorry, Mom, that's so good.
But, look, let me put it this way. They may not necessarily be depressed, but if they started having orgasms, they would be better.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah. It's just, I'm not going to say anything more. I don't want to get canceled yet. The night's young. So this one about the lube, and you're saying postmenopausal. One question. I'm a straight woman, and I want to know tips to have great sex as I get older. Like, I know who submitted this. She's in her early 40s, but she says, I want to know how to keep having amazing orgasms when I'm 60, 70, and 80. Is that possible, or do I need to redefine my expectations? I want to know how.
Yes, it is very possible. And, orgasms are good when you are 60, 70, 80. I have a woman in her 80s who's in a new loving relationship, romantically involved, very in love, and she wants to have sex 3 times a day. And she's orgasmic every time.
That's
okay?
amazing. Give it up for her.
And they feel good, okay?
Aww.
All right. The difference is when you get older, the tissues are more delicate. You have to be more gentle. You have to use moisturizers and lubricants. And, but with a sensitive partner, it's fine. Okay, so you can keep it going to the 8th or 9th decade of life, really.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, my sweet grandma, she got a boyfriend after my grandpa passed away, and she was so depressed, and then she found this beautiful boyfriend. It was the sweetest thing I've ever seen, and I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't you find love or have love in your life and like make love when you're old?
Right, they met at Match.com.
Yeah.
It was so cute, really. She was 85.
She was like all depressed,
My mother.
and then one day
That's
she
my
was like,
mother.
actually, I'm fine. And we were like, what happened? And then one day she like had a little like heart episode, and she was in the hospital. And I think you were like, were you doing something? Was she doing? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to embarrass her in the grave, but it was worth it. Whatever happened. She was doing something
She
that
was
got her in the
visiting
hospital.
her boyfriend.
And she had a little mini
And there was a little
stroke.
mini stroke that occurred,
But don't you think that's worth it?
But if she had been with him she was visiting him, they were having this internet relationship, and then she went to visit him and something happened. I think
This is
she
pretty
was
overwhelming.
She was dehydrated, so you must drink a lot of
Hydrating
water.
is a big part of this.
Okay, I learned that when I was on the airplane, and I
that's why she
didn't drink
fainted.
enough.
Here's another good question, Mom. I use Propecia because I'm 35 and was starting to lose my hair. I can come when I watch porn and masturbate, but I cannot come inside my fiancé. This upsets her, and she is threatening to break up if I can't fix this.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a tough question because a man has to choose between his having a full head of hair and his fiance, okay? That's
Because if
really...
they stop the Propecia, it kind of all falls out.
Yeah, when he stops the Propecia, his hair falls out. So he wants to keep the Propecia. But he cannot ejaculate inside of her, and she is very upset. She's like, how am I going to get pregnant? How can I marry you? She's ready to break up. This is, a real situation.
You've seen this before,
Yeah, I've seen it so many times before.
I know what I would suggest as a fake doctor.
Yeah.
I would say lose your hair. Hello, bald. It's hot. Look at my sexy fiance. It's actually hotter. I think it's also really like lame to be that vain as a man. Like, what are you? Like, be a girl. Like, I don't know. I don't like that. It's feminine energy for me.
Right. Well, you see, there's
It's
another.
that fucked up. It's kind of girly.
There's another issue here, and that's his pornography addiction.
Yeah, you think
okay?
that's the problem?
Yeah.
Oh, you
okay.
think he's okay?
Okay, and you know, when guys are using porn, masturbating, they can look at anything they want. You know, it is. There's no woman who can match that what they can find in porn. So sometimes they just have to get out of the addiction.
Yeah.
And that takes discipline, just like somebody stopping drugs or alcohol. Okay.
Yeah.
You have to find ways of what are my triggers, what triggers me to want to use porn, what can I use to distract myself, can I call a friend like my sponsor, is there something, people use tapping, you know, that tapping therapy to distract them, to get to reset, you know, whatever, it takes work, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's also, that kind of is I know exactly what you mean because I've seen that happen for guy friends. And it's serious, and I feel like bad for them. I don't think they're like dummies or something. It's just like we're in a different culture where it's like everywhere now, and it's a different world. That leads me to my other question that I really was interested in. There's this dad who's worried about his sons. Did you read that one?
Yes, I saw that.
Okay, yeah. I'll read this one. This is actually from a friend that I know who this is. He's a great guy. I'm a dad of 2 sons. I'm sorry, is that his... Oh, okay, but he told me I could ask that. And also, if you want, I'll give out his contact info. I'm just kidding. I won't. He was my prom date. Okay. I'm a dad of 2 sons, ages 8 and 11. I'm not sure how I should handle sex education / exposure to sexual ideas when it comes to raising them. When I was growing up, porn material was harder to come by and less sensational and boundary pushing when you did find it. Now it feels like porn is so extreme, and I think it's affecting kids. I saw a teenage couple making out in public, and the guy was lightly choking the girl on a park bench. For example, I've seen this. This is normal, but it's... Yeah, exactly. Sazaki. I'm worried about how my children will be affected by this culture, especially because they're boys. I know they say that giving your child a phone or computer is tantamount to handing them porn because they can and will inevitably be exposed to it, and they have friends who are exposed to it even if you don't give them a phone. But I also know that shaming them for curiosity or telling them that they are bad if they want to look at that stuff can be damaging for their little psyches and cause other kinds of sexual dysfunction. I know that the time will come when they are consuming sexual content on the internet that pushes this culture of extremity, if they have not already. Can I convince them that what they are seeing is not really how they want to treat women / any future sexual partners?
Yeah, this is a big problem today because porn is just so everywhere, and you know, commercials everywhere. It's soft porn, it's hardcore porn, it's everything. But you know, you have to point out to kids that this is fantasy. This is like a movie script. You might even try to get them to watch something that shows how porn is made. Like there was a movie I saw
Yes,
a while ago.
okay, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, where they show how, behind the scenes, the ugly side of porn, how mechanical it is, how ridiculous.
And how the girls are like being trafficked and stuff.
That's right. The bad part about it is that women get objectified. You know, men expect women to be like Barbie dolls and not real and
Like not have their own feelings in the moment.
Ooh and ah, and then when he's with a real woman, she doesn't do that, and he's turned off. So that's a problem. It's called objectification of women. And the other bad thing about it, and this can happen to men and women, because women enjoy porn too, is that they compare themselves to the porn stars. Okay?
In the body image way.
The body image, the size of the penis, the shape of the breast, everything. So, you know, a lot of people feel inadequate when they watch a lot of porn.
Yeah.
You know, because real people, average people don't look that way.
Right. I have a recommendation for that. Have you guys ever seen the show Naked Dating? It's so amazing. You love it. It's so good. It really helped me with body image stuff because it's just like, it's a dating show, like a 70s style dating show where it's like one person has to choose between like 7 contestants and they gradually reveal their naked body, like from the ankles up. And it's just amazing because you see like guys like liking things that you would think they wouldn't like about your own body. You're like, oh, that guy likes that. Oh, okay. And also just from seeing, I guess the main thing about it is like just seeing many different people naked just reminds you like everyone has a body and they're all beautiful. It's like it makes sense that you get self-conscious because the only bodies you see are like kind of perfect, the only naked ones at least. So it's like then you see yours and you're like, oh, it's not one of those. So if you just see a lot of naked bodies, then they all become more beautiful, I think. So that would be one thing. I'm like, make your kids watch like a lot of different naked people. I'll tell that to my friend. The other thing that I did say to this friend was, no, I do think that that's true. Even from a machine learning perspective, that makes sense because it's like train your model on all different types so that you have a realistic sense of reality and don't get turned off by your like normal wife one day or whatever. The other thing that this was my suggestion to my friend. I was like, I think you should go from this angle, like explain that like girls don't really like that. And you will be like the hottest guy in school if you like are a better lover than most of the guys because they're copying porn. Like you focus on girls, read She Comes First, read like feminist sex advice, and then be a very generous and caring lover, and that'll make you stand out. So it's like going in a kind of framing it like basically it's like this is how you could be an even better player. So it's still kind of messed up. Do you think that's a good idea, Mom?
I think that's a great idea.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
Are there any
See, I can do
more
it too.
questions from the audience?
Oh yeah, I think we did have another audience question. I thought I saw someone stirring in the back. Did you, sir? Or lady, I mean? No? Anybody? Oh, we got one. We got one. No? Oh, it was a joke. Oh, he doesn't want it. It's okay. Do you want me to come and find... You could whisper it or no? It's okay.
He wants to know if bisexuals are real.
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you think, Mom? And I have a follow-up question.
I've known people who are bisexual and they are real. They do
course.
exist.
I knew they were real.
Right.
But because some people, there's a stereotype that like they just don't want to admit they're gay or something.
Exactly.
I don't
a
think
lot
that's-
of people who are bisexual really
I think
want to be
every
gay.
single woman is I think every straight woman is bisexual, because girls are hot. No? Okay, never mind. Just me. Just kidding.
No, that's just you. That's you, Betsy.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
I just came out. I do remember when I was really little, Mom. Do you remember this? I found some like pornographic thing of women's boobies, and I watched it, and the next day I told you, and I was like, Mom, I have to tell you, I think I'm a lesbian, and I know life's gonna be harder for me. I watched these boobs, and I was into it, and you were like, you might be a lesbian, and that's okay, but everyone likes boobs, and you could be more into guys. And I was like, okay, I'll see. I'll wait and see.
Yeah.
That was when I was little. But anyways, what were we gonna say? Oh, we were gonna the bisexual thing. My follow-up question was, we had a friend who, okay, this is how do I say this delicately? So we had a friend who is maybe still going out with a guy who's an identical twin, and the identical twin is gay, and her guy is bisexual, and they're identical twins. Like, what do you think? Oh, no, sorry, it's the other way around. No, sorry, I got it wrong. Her guy is straight, and his identical twin is bisexual. So I just thought, they're both bisexual, and one of them is a coward. Because they're identical. Do you see what I'm saying, Mom?
Yeah. I see. Usually twins
identical
are pretty
twins
similar.
are pretty similar.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I've never encountered that situation before.
I don't know. My opinion was I wouldn't date the straight one because he seems like a pussy. Because he wouldn't admit that he's bi.
It could
but
depend,
date the bi one.
Could depend on their early experience.
Right, so it could be
Let's say
epigenetics.
one twin was introduced to sex by a man.
Yes.
And he had developed a liking for sex
Right.
with men, and the other twin did not have that experience. So it's partly
It's
biology
genetic and then nurture.
but it's experience.
But it just seems like, I don't know. I just think if one's bi, I'm like, they're both. I don't know why. Because I think everyone's a little bi, and it's a different percentage I don't know. You're the doctor. She thinks I'm wrong. Oh, we got one, Paul. I mean, anonymous gentleman. Put your hat on. Okay.
We know two identical twin females.
Okay.
Who are both dating the same man.
Oh. Hoo-hoo-hoo.
And I find it very confounding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Twins are weird.
Questions. I would love to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah, what do you think?
Does she know that there are two of them?
No, Mom. It's the girl are twins.
Oh,
the guy is one.
the girls are twins.
Together in the same house, they're identical biological twins with the same man.
Wow.
My mom is like, who's this guy? She's like into it. Look at
Lucky
her.
guy. Lucky guy.
She's
He
like,
must be
sounds
really
pretty
special.
Cool. He's special. I think it's weird because there's an incest element.
Yeah.
It's a little
Yeah.
too-
Do they all go to bed together?
Do they all? You gotta have an incest element there. Here's the thing. I always just thought it'd be weird for twins. I feel like identical twinsies, like I wouldn't judge them when they're little for experimenting with each other because it's like the same body as just out there. I don't know. So I'm like, if they grew up doing that, then they just didn't stop. I have a theory that that's what I think happened. Do you agree, Zach? He thinks I'm right. Oh, okay. No, but Josh isn't in a relationship with his brother. I'm saying he's not doing that, so you know it stopped at some point for him. Josh is an identical twin. Josh is an identical twin, and I did say when I first met him, I'm okay with it. I know you did stuff with your brother, but I'm okay with it. Because I know that about all twins. Oh my gosh, okay. It's actually probably already time for an intermission.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's 10:30. This show is really moving on. Actually, maybe, you know what? Everyone, go get a drink. I'm going to ask Adam Cardone to set up his magic show while you guys take 5, because we got to do. We're killing too much time. I didn't realize this is just my first rehearsal of the show. What'd you say? She thinks it's weird. Oh, but she thinks the guy's hot. I could tell. Sorry, guys. We have like 2 more acts, and I've been eating up the time, and we didn't do any of the songs.
Okay.
How did this happen? I'm sorry. I'm time blind.
Okay.
Give it up for Dr. Barbara Bartlik. Okay, I'm gonna maybe, do you guys want to do a song? We only have a... She just got here late, but we could put her on the next one. She'll understand. She's a comic. But we probably only have one more song. You want to come? We probably have 2 more songs, so choose your top favorite. I'm sorry, guys. Yes. Okay, is this one working? Hello? Okay, here. Okay, you guys, during intermission, Meghna and the Shrimpsters are going to play another song. Again, this is me singing via Meghna. This song goes out to all my ex-boyfriends. You didn't miss it.
Oh, really? Perfect, yeah.
Da 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 da.
Hi, Kate. Guess what I say?
The smell of your skin lingers on me now. You're probably on your flight back to your hometown.
Yeah, we're told them 5 minutes. Do you need to move in?
I need some shelter of my own protection, baby.
We'll move it when she's done with this, and I'll help you do it. I mean, I'll do it.
Be with myself and center. Clarity, peace, serenity.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
I hope you know that this has nothing to do with you. It's personal, myself and I. We got some straightening out to do. And I'm gonna miss you like a child misses their blanket. I've got to get a move on with my life. It's time to be a big girl now. and big girls don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. The path that I'm walking, I must go alone.
I'll intro you. Sorry, because the show's ending at 11. I want you to go.
I must take the baby steps till I'm full grown. Full grown. Fairy tales don't always have a happy ending, do they? And I foresee the dark ahead if I stay.
We'll have to save them for next time.
I hope you know that this has nothing to do with you. It's personal, myself and I. We got some straightening out to do, and I'm gonna miss you like a child misses their blanket. I've got to get a move on with my life. It's time to be a big girl now, and big girls don't cry like the little schoolmate in the schoolyard. We'll play jacks and Uno cards. I'll be your best friend and you'll be my Valentine. Yes, you can hold my hand if you want to, 'cause I wanna hold yours too. We'll be playmates and lovers and share our secret words. But it's time for me to go. It's getting late and dark outside. I need to be with myself and center. Clarity, peace, serenity.
Have you been there? No. But I was like, I did kind of.
I hope you know that this has nothing to do with you. It's personal, myself and I. We got some straightening out to do, and I'm gonna miss you like a child misses their blanket. I've got to get a move on with my life. It's time to be a big girl now, and big girls don't cry.
I'm gonna go right on. Sorry, our show's kind of loose tonight. It's our first
Don't
one, but it's going
cry,
great, right?
don't cry,
Okay.
don't
And so I'm gonna
cry.
announce him, and then he's gonna be our last act. We're gonna skip our stand-up. Yeah, we're saving it for next time. She's happy with it. Woo! Yes. Okay. Wow. Does this work now? Okay. I'm gonna announce. Give it up for Meghna and the Shrimpsters. That's what I just named their band. Josh and Drew. All right. I'm gonna just move some stuff around while I announce our next act. The show is over in 20 minutes, so please sit tight, because the next act is like the craziest thing I've ever seen, and he's the last guy. He's a magician. His name's Adam Cardone. He's from Rockaway. I met him because I took a magic class from him, and I quit the class because I realized it was all 10-year-olds. Except for me. And they were all really, that's not why I quit. I quit because they're all way better at magic than me. All right, you guys, I need you guys to give me your attention. It's only 20 more minutes, and it's magic. It's real magic. And sorry, I was supposed to be moving stuff. Honey Bunny, will you help me? We got to make some space for the magician. Uh-oh. I don't want my set to look like shit. That's great. Okay, the magician needs his room. That's great. I think that's good. He says that's good. Okay, good. That looks great. Thank you, guys. All right, you guys. Now, I'll say one more announcement, because in case you're not listening later, before Adam goes on, I put little sheets down there that have email sign-up sheets, and also a way for you to tip everybody. And you're gonna want to tip this magician. I'm telling you, I can't pay him enough. He makes a lot more money than what I can pay him usually. So, anyways, also, yeah, we'd love for you guys to stay in touch and come to the next one. Hopefully, this is a recurring show. I think it will be. And also, after this, we're gonna all go to the bar called The Magician, and you can remember that because it's the same thing as what this guy is. It's a magician. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm now stuck here. I'm trapped. Okay. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Cardone. Thank you, buddy. Sorry, honey.
The pineapple! The pineapple! The pineapple!
What's up, everybody? My name is Cardone. How y'all feeling? I'm gonna do this set with no mic.
Yeah.
I prefer it. It's more fun for me. Are you cool with that? Yeah. Excellent. Let's have some fun. Yeah. Let's play a game. Yes. You know heads or tails? Yeah. Look, I have a silver dollar. Heads and tails. Very simple. I'm gonna flip it. Everybody in your head, pick heads or tails. Okay? Watch. Don't change your mind. Boom. Let's start right there. Boom. Heads or tails? Heads. Head. It's actually tails. It's okay, who cares? It's 50% chance, right? We're just having fun. But if we do this again, behind the back, could be left, could be right, not sure. There's a dude with a baseball hat, right in the middle. Left or right? Right. My right or your right? Your right. My right? No, it's actually in the left. That's 2 in a row wrong. That's okay. Again, 50% chance, who cares? Everybody here, in your brain, don't change your mind. Look, see right there, we have bag 1, bag 2, bag 1, bag 2. I haven't been over there for about 30 minutes. Whatever bag you yell, and your act was fantastic, I crush! 2. Okay. 2. Bag 2. Crush! Folks, it's literally a wooden block in a paper bag. Who cares? You see, I'm very glad you picked that. Because over here, we have one of these. And for those of you, yes, it's real, folks. So, for those of you that like to look up things late online that are disturbing, I know there's a few here, maybe. You laughed, so it's probably you. Google the words magic gone wrong. And you will see this trick, verily the same one, except with very different endings. But I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to scare you. The real reason I'm here, it sounds kind of funny, but I'm here to have somebody in the audience shuffle a pack of cards. They're brand new, they're a little stiff, and I've been backstage getting them kind of ready for the show, and it might be one of the guys here. Now, whoever does it, if it is you, you can do the bridge, right? That's one shuffle you could do. You could do the overhand, right? If you go to Asia, anywhere, China, India, Korea, you will see this shuffle. And if you get nuts, you can try the one at a time shuffle. It looks like this. And, whoa, come on. Oh, yeah. No, well, see, that's not behaving. That's a fun shuffle, but it's not really a shuffle and it gets boring. You could try the Tom and Jerry shuffle. And if you want to go nuts, you can try the NSL shuffle. You know what that one is? This one's the world's hardest. You take the cards, you split them down the middle, thread them down the back, and with one hand, you do the shuffle. Thank you. NSL stands for no socialite, just so you know. It's real. Sir, give them a mix. Shuffle them however you want. I will stand up here and judge. I know, so far it's pretty good. Yeah, that's a below average shuffle. One more. Give it another good one. Yeah, one more good one. There's paper everywhere. One good one. Now, I'll be honest, magicians never let the audience shuffle. If you've seen a magic show, you're not going to see them go, here, shuffle my card. Very rare. That was also a below average shuffle. Give them a big round of applause. I'm honest. Who knows it? Do you know the cards? Clubs, hearts, diamonds, spades? Here, take one. Don't let me see. Take one. Did you get one? Did you get one? You got one? I'm going to keep my eyes closed. I don't want to see. Look at it. After you look at it, take the cards, put it in the middle, and tell me when I can open my eyes. Can I open? Yep. All right, perfect. I'm going to show you how I get out of jury duty. You shuffled. My eyes were closed the whole time. You got it in your head. Don't say what it is. Watch this technique. Just think of the card. It's either black or red, so don't say anything. It could be black, it could be red. You might have a black one, you might have a red one. I'm going to say right now, you have a black card. Am I correct? All right, it's 50% chance, but I'm not guessing. Watch. It could be a spade, it could be a clover, a club. You might have a clover. I'm going to say in your head you have a club, the clover. I got it? Okay, we're getting there. Now here's the hard part. Number picture. Could be a king or queen, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, I don't know. You could have the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or a king, queen, jack, or ace. You might have that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kind of card. And I'm going to say right now, in your head you have a number. Am I correct? And I'm going to throw this out. It's odd. All right, you can applaud now. That's 5 in a row. Give the cards a mix. Give them a little mix. And I'm going to show you the card I think is in your head. Right now, I'm going to show it to you. If I am off, tell me, please. You got a card that's kind of like a who cares kind of card, maybe. It's like no one really would care, and I don't see it in here. Did you put it in here? It is indeed in here, correct? You did, okay. I don't see it. Oh, here. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, here it is. You got a weird card that's like if you had to pick a card, you definitely wouldn't care about this one. Did you show it to anybody? Just over there. Okay, here, I'm going to show it to you. If I'm off, tell me. But I think I got it. Yeah. No? Oh, no, I didn't get it. I actually screwed it up. I really did. What was it? I didn't get it. I actually did. You can tell me. I didn't get it. 9 of 5. 9? Thank God I can do magic, everybody. If I don't do a dramatic end, there's no point. I'm crazy. It's wild, right? We're trying to over here. Let's go here. Here, you take one. You take one. No, take one. Don't let me see. Did you get one? Actually, here. I'm going to give you the cards, and I'm going to let you take one out that your name is going to look good on. Because I'm going to have you write your name on it. And you don't have to hide it at this point. But look at it. No, look at it. Look, is that one you can put your name on, maybe? Yeah. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Here, I'm going to take the cards back, and I'm going to give you a marker to write your name with. And I use special markers that get you high. See these? You have to sign paperwork to take these out of the store. Okay, here, do me a favor. Write your initials on there. Use the edge of the marker. It's such a deadly marker. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. I'll take the marker. Perfect. All right, let me see. What's that say on there? What are the letters? AF. This is now the AF of clubs. And the reason why I had you put your name on it, let's make sure it's dry, is I am now going to use this card to teach you a trick you can go freak your friends out with. Okay? With a minimal practice, you'll be able to freak your friends out. So watch, here we go. The trick is called fly. So I'm going to use the AF card, do the trick, and then I'll teach it to you. Watch. Watch AF fly. Flybird. Did you see it fly? Did anybody see it leave the deck? Nobody. You see, one card's missing, and I know where it is. Oh, yeah. AF. Pretty good, right? I've been working on that one for a while. You guys aren't drinking enough for that to work. My God, look! Oh, ye of little faith. Of course it's the AF card. Yeah, no clapping. I'm going to show you how it works. This is what you do. You got to write your name on it, because I could have 2 of the same card, right? So here's the technique. You put it wherever you want. Watch my pinky. Down. You see it flip out? Watch when I do it a little faster now. Look. Boop. You see how it goes backwards? When it goes faster, it goes up my sleeve, runs across the chest, and then it goes into the pocket. Nobody believes me. I'll do it again. Look, slow motion. Watch. In, up my sleeve, across the chest. Hold on. In the pocket. I kid you not. Nothing here. Could it be? Yeah. Do I get applause if this is AF? Of course it is. Now I'm going to do it one more time. But you got to come on up here. What's your name?
Oh, yeah. Adriana.
Adriana, come on up. Give a round of applause. Come up here. Right over here. High five. What's up? Come on up here. Right over here. So Adriana, your job is to not worry about this card. You don't have to worry about it. Adriana's here to keep her eye on the pocket. You keep your eye on the pocket. If you see me put my hand in, alert. Where are you looking? What are you doing? Oh, yeah. Don't worry about him. So if you see me put my hand in, alert.
Okay.
If you see the card go in, you can alert. Okay? Keep your eye in the pocket. Everybody else, you watch the cards. All right, that has to move. That can't be there. Up, you looked away, see? Oh, don't do that. Okay, here we go. One more time. AF is going to fly. There it is. Keep your eye in the pocket. Flybird, flybird. Up the sleeve, over the chest. Hold on. In the pocket. Did you see it go in? Did I put my hands in?
No.
I'm not going to. Reach in, do the honors, don't get fresh. And show, wait, Joker? Oh no, you missed a few. Hold those. Oh no, you missed a few here. Adriana, you actually missed the whole deck except for one. Look over here, there's only one left. Take a guess what it is. Yes. Thank you. A big round of applause. Thank you. Wow. How fun is that? So, before I keep moving here, because we don't have that much time, I want to say thank you to the staff. We have a really good staff here. They made this really easy. And Betsy, thank you for having me. Thank you. And congrats to Betsy and her fiance. Thank you very much. So, one of the things that I like to do is I do like to teach magic. I think it's kind of fun. She mentioned she took a magic class off me. But more than that, I'd like to teach some simple things that make the day better. For instance, how to take something in the ordinary and make it extraordinary. Right? That's a useful skill. So, like for instance, paper bag, who cares, right? Ordinary. But if you fold it up, and you take out a nice marker, and you do this, that is no longer a paper bag. It's now the bag of mystery. So what's in the bag of mystery? What's in the bag? What did you say?
Mystery.
A mystery. And you know what's funny? No one ever says that, which is true. That's what it is. It's a mystery. So I'm going to put the bag of mystery right here. We have a doctorate. This is a doctor. Keep your eye on that. Right there. Make sure no one touches it. If they touch it, hit them. Okay, perfect. And now, I'm going to need one other person to help me, but this is going to be a little different. Let's say 5. Okay, great. Would you help me with this? What is your name?
Wait, she wants to.
This lady. No. Wait, what's your name?
No, all you.
What's your name?
Tiffany.
Tip, would you help me with this? Tip, give Tiffany a big round of applause. Tiffany, come over here. Tiffany, come on up here. High five, Tiffany. Nice to meet you. Tiffany, come over here. Have a stand right over here. So, Tiffany, I'm going to have you pick a card in a second. But this is different. You're going to write your name on it, but do not show it to me, okay? You're going to pick the card out, put your name or initials, do your initials. Don't show me, keep it private. And use the edge of the marker, because this thing's like an inch thick, okay? So take that, and I'll even let you peruse through the cards and take the one you want. So go ahead. And don't show it to me, keep it to yourself. Make sure it's on the DL. You got one?
Yeah.
Okay, put your name on it, write your initials. Don't let me see it. You can smell the marker if you want. It's pretty delightful. I'll be quite honest. I'm a child of the 70s. It was definitely a thing. Okay, thank you. It's fantastic. We used to color cigarettes with these and smoke them. Dead serious. Okay, you did it? All right, I don't want to see what it is. So here, set it down, dry it. Make sure it blow on it. Make sure it's dry. Is it dry? Look at it. You can tell. It's kind of sticky, right? They're kind of sticky. Here, set it down. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to lift the card up and show everybody. When you see it, make noise so I know you can see it. I'm going to close my eyes. Can you guys see that card? Yes? Yeah. Yes? Everybody can see it? Yes? Okay. So I don't want to know what it is. Don't tell me. I don't know what you wrote. I don't know what card. And now, I don't know where it is. Here, mix them a bit. Give them a little mix. Now I'm really in trouble. Oh, see, there's the Asian style right there. That's it. That's literally right there. Right there. There it is. Look at that. There, big round of applause. Excellent. I'm going to take these cards, put them in the box. Are you ready? Hold those. Hold on. Let's move this over to the middle. Let's move this right to here. Let's move this here. Let me see those cards. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Maestro, give me some tunes. Oh, yeah, turn it up. Perfect. Stand right here. Do me a favor. Grab the clock. It's time! You know what it's time for? It's time for you to slowly walk over to the bag of mystery and pick it up. Right there it is. Go for it. Right there. Yes, she's allowed to touch this. Yeah, go ahead. You take it. A big round of applause. Open it up. Open it up. Wait, go slow. Go slow. All mysteries have the same ending. I don't care if it's a murder mystery or a magic trick mystery. They all end the same. Open it up and tell them what's in the bag. Nice and loud.
There's nothing in it.
What is it?
There's nothing in it.
Nothing? There's nothing in it. She's giggling. You look confused. You look angry. Everybody has a different reaction to nothing. No, seriously. Some people get upset. I like nothing. Your cup, if it was full, wouldn't be very useful, right? It's empty. So, whoa, open the bag. What are you?
Oh.
No, open it up. Nothing's wonderful. So, what's in the bag? Nothing.
Air.
Well, nothing.
Nothing.
If I throw these cards in, what do I get? No. What's in the bag? Nothing. If I put the cards in, I get
Bag cards.
something! It's called Philosophy 101. Yes, something! Here, give it a tap like a piñata. Perfect. Now, I'm going to do something right now that if you try this at home, you'll definitely get hurt. So please, gods, don't try this at home. Right here, see? Don't move. Here we go. 1, 2. Yeah! One card? Oh yeah, look at that. Huh. I have no idea what it says, but it says something. And by God, I think that's your card. That's for you! Give her a big round of applause! Give her a big round of applause! Hold on! I almost forgot. I didn't spill those, and I didn't spill these. And you know what I didn't spill, folks? I didn't spill that. And you get the cards. Thank you. My name is Cardone. Cardone, everybody. Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, give him some more noise. You're the fucking best. Can you believe I'm friends with a magician? Another amazing thing about me. No, also, he is going to be performing at my wedding.
Yes.
You're all invited.
Come visit me at Slipper Room. I'm at Slipper Room.
So he's at Slipper Room on most Fridays, right? Friday, Saturday, sometimes Thursday. You were there last night, right? Damn, we love Slipper Room. My parents love Slipper Room. It's a beautiful venue. But speaking of beautiful venues, we got our venue for our wedding, and it's gonna be amazing. You guys are all invited to the wedding. I'm just kidding. Due to COVID restrictions, I can only invite my actual friends. Anyways, you guys, now we're gonna have the band play one more song, and we're gonna, end the night on a beautiful song from our band and from our beautiful mermaid Meghna. So thank you guys so much for joining. Please give us your emails. We're gonna do this again, and we're gonna do more questions with Dr. Barbara. Great. Have a great night. I don't know how to say. I love you. That's what I wanted. Check. Foreign.
try. You keep pushing me aside and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. It's so sad that you're leaving. It takes time to believe it. But after all is said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. No, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me saying, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me saying, I really don't think you're strong enough now. What am I supposed to do? Sit around and wait for you when I can't do that. And there's no turning back. I need time to move on. I need love to feel strong. 'Cause I've had time to think it through. And maybe I'm too good for you. Oh, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me saying, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me saying, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Well, I know that I will get through this, 'cause I know that I am strong. I don't need you anymore. 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 Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me saying, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me saying, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me saying, I really don't think you're strong enough now.
Thank you guys, that's our show. We'll notify you about the next one. Thank you guys for being such a great audience. We love you. Woo! Love you, Paul. A special shout out to everyone who asked questions. Very brave. Special shout outs to the people who asked questions. Very brave. Oh, to Zach. Actually,